96, 48 degrees in Chicago. We'll have a high of 60, and let's evacuate the Comcast couch. Mariah Carey's in the house with us. I'm Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Julian, nice to meet you.
Hey, Julian.
And say hi to Showbiz Shelly.
Hi, Mariah.
Hello, Shelly. How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic.
Oh,
All
good.
right. Now, just to let you know, we are sitting on the floor today. You have the whole Comcast couch to yourself.
Oh, my goodness.
Better yet, you can just have the couch. Just take it.
Well, you know, I need one. We got a new house. I got to fill it up.
Yeah, yo, it's awesome to talk to you. Man.
Speaking of your house, do you own or do you rent, Mariah?
No, we just bought a house in L.A.
Would Mariah Carey rent? That didn't sound right, man.
No, I used to rent places because I was by myself, basically, and you know, friends. But who really wants to settle into a place when you're like kind of by yourself? That's a little weak.
Speaking of which, we were talking on our show yesterday about couples and moving in and stuff. Who takes up more space in the house? You or Nick?
Well, each of us has our own kind of like areas that we sort of decorated. He's got this like fun festive room that I'm going to be using as well. It's like almost like a Chuck E. Cheese / arcade moment.
Oh, man.
But then there's like an Aspen looking room that we both love, and then there's the living room that I did, which is very me. But I would say the closet, that's where we have our little dabbles, because she's got a whole wall of sneakers, and I've got multiple walls of
Heels.
high heel shoes. Yes, so we're trying, and yet his sneakers look better than my shoes. And I'm like, how is this happening? I had a stylist come do this, and he did it himself, so he knows what he's doing.
Talking to Mariah Carey here on the Comcast couch. Brand new album.
Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel.
You got the Jump Smokers on here, too.
Yes, I do.
And they're here from Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's
Yes,
own Jump
they are.
Smokers. So
And everybody, not just in Chicago, like all over, really, really love what they did. So yay, Jump Smokers.
Mariah, I want to know about this new movie you have coming out that's getting rave reviews.
Precious.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, it's very deep. It's based on a novel called Push, written by Sapphire. Lee Daniels is the director. He's a genius. He made me so homely. I mean, like, I couldn't even look in the mirror. And people were coming up to me at the film festival because we just won in Toronto the Audience Award, and we also won 3 awards at Sundance, and it's just doing really well.
now this is the same award that Slumdog Millionaire won, right?
Yeah, but no movie. I think it's history that to like Sundance, you win the Audience Award as well as Toronto. So that's pretty big and amazing. And my part is not a huge part, and most people don't even recognize me. They're like, we thought you were in the movie, we couldn't see, and that, to me, that's a huge compliment, because that's what I was going for. And I also changed the way I spoke and, you know, my mannerisms and that whole thing.
Yeah, everyone's making a big deal out of the fact that you wore no makeup, but there are moments like in your life where you're not wearing makeup.
Oh, I didn't wear no makeup. It was makeup on me, but it just wasn't flattering makeup.
2 songs of yours, Mariah. Back in the day, 4th of July.
The song?
Yeah, the song, 4th of July, and Always Be My Baby. I used to date a girl in high school, a girl from like the Middle East, from Yemen, and this was our song. And like, I remember one day, I used to pick her up to drive her to school. I went to her house to take her to school one day, and her dad told me if I ever came back to the house, he would cut my arm off.
Why?
I don't know. I guess he didn't want his Middle Eastern daughter dating a black guy.
I can understand now, because, you know, the whole biracial element of my life has kind of been a thorn in my side for a long time, but you know, I guess you just gotta, it's tough.
I like to say, every time I hear your song, I just thank God I have an arm. You know what I mean? So, it's a special place for me.
Wow, my story really isn't that colorful. I lost my virginity to your song. What do you think about that, Mariah?
That's pretty colorful. That's pretty colorful. What was the song?
Always Be My Baby.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm glad that's a good association.
Jeez, dog.
Add the uncomfortability right there.
Hey, now you also, Mariah, have a new fragrance, Forever?
Yes, it's called Forever, and I'm about to go to Macy's, where they're going to be selling my CD and the fragrance together, so that'll be cool. The reason I call it Forever was it's like one of those things where you feel like somebody's actually really special to you that you would give it to them.
Wow.
Jay and Julian, I expect a bottle from both of you.
Okay.
I already have some on, honey. I already got some on.
Mariah, I have a very serious question for you.
Oh, great.
You had to go.
Halloween is approaching.
Wow.
What are you going to be?
Well, we were talking about this, and he always kind of like doesn't want to dress up, and then he likes it afterwards. He's like, yeah, that was fun. Like when we were milking cookies. Did you ever see the pictures of those?
Yes, I did.
They were milking cookies?
Yes, I remember
That's
this.
cute.
Very.
But he took off his milk carton because he was DJing, so, yeah.
If you're just tuning in, we got MariahCarey on the Comcast couch. Speaking of Nick Cannon, I noticed he's been changing up his whole dressing style, you know, from MTV and now America's Got Talent. You have something to do with that?
I insist that he wears a suit. No, I'm only joking. I like when he wears casual clothes, but, you know, and he does sometimes. But I think when he's, you know, doing professional show, you know, things like he's doing lately, he likes to wear more even than a suit. He loves the tux, right? He likes the tux. But he's really strong. Like, he has his own opinion. Like, he's not going to listen to everything I say.
I would.
You listen, but you
know what I mean?
Get down to my knees,
like,
whatever you want to get, whatever you want, Mariah.
He'll be like, you bugging. This one is so much nicer. Like, we have those types of conversations, but they're fun. They're not, you know.
So we're sitting on the Comcast couch with MariahCarey. Listen, the album, I hear that the song Angels Cry is one of the favorites on there. What's your favorite song off the album so far?
Well, I always loved the first song we wrote for the album, pretty much. It's called Hate You, actually, but it's really H.A.G.EU, which means having atypical emotional upset.
I like that. I have many of those.
Don't we all?
Yeah,
So,
I had one like an hour ago.
and it's basically, the line goes, I can't wait to hate you, make you pain like I do, still can't shake you off. Like, it's like you wish you hated the person, but you're still in love with them.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's relationships all the time. Happens all the time.
It seems like as you get higher up on the entertainment ladder, you know, you get bigger and you become a bigger name and you become someone who's standing the test of time. More people are taking shots at you. How do you remain so positive? You know, like, what are you doing to not get wrapped up in negativity in entertainment?
You know, you can't get wrapped up in that stuff because a lot of the people who take shots at you, that's their life, is to hurt people.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Because my life is to create music and to create as many projects that are using my creativity to bring something good into other people's lives.
Yeah. It's all about jealousy. They're just jealous of something they don't have, and it's all about spreading positivity, right, Mariah?
That's the way I feel.
I know how you feel. I get you.
Well, listen, it is an honor to speak to you. We're excited about the album. I think, Shelly, you have another question? Or?
Mariah, last but not least, I'm just wondering, any babies in the future for you?
Well, I do have a brand new baby puppy.
Really?
Right.
What breed? What kind of dog is it?
She's a Jack Russell, and her name is Cha-Cha.
Cha-Cha. Jack Russell. That's
Cute. Oh, before you jump, I got a question. This might be, you know, a little bit dated, what have you. I'm sure you've been asked 10 million times, but the whole Kanye West situation, thoughts?
There's no way I can give my thoughts on that. I feel like, you know, everybody's responsible for their own actions, and as long as Taylor is okay, then I think everything's cool.
Well, I mean, this is going to be a big year for you. We have a big album, Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel. We also have a huge movie getting ready to drop, Precious. Mariah, it's great to talk to you.
It's great to talk to you guys. Thank you so much.
No problem. Tell Nick we said hi.
I will.
He doesn't know us, but, you know, regardless, tell him we said hi.
I will.
Comcast Couch with B96 and MariahCarey.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that was about 4 people here in the studio. FYI.
And it sounded very big.
I told you.